Yo. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. What's happening, chat? What's happening? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Open Gym, chat. Welcome to the Open Gym. The NBA draft is here. The 2026 NBA draft is here. What's up? What's happening? How's everybody doing? Excuse our Wi-Fi as it tries to, adjust. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody's Tuesday going? Draft is here. Starts in about 5 minutes. Probably about 10 on the NBA. But we are here. We got the draft coming up. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. What's gonna be the move for the Hawks? I'll be interested to see what happens one through whatever. But uh, some rumors that Atlanta's trying to move up, maybe move down, maybe trade out. I don't know. So I knew throughout the year. I knew throughout the year when Atlanta fans were doing victory laps that it would turn out to be we were not gonna get that top pick, and it turns out to be the case. That is the case. As Atlanta does not have a number four pick, top four pick. That's really what we were hoping for, but I think number eight will suffice. I don't know, man. I'm a little nervous to tell everybody the truth. I'm a little nervous. A lot of trade rumors circulating in Atlanta. a lot of rumors, reports, what they're who they're interested in, what they're looking for. So it's gonna be an intriguing draft, not only just for the overall NBA, but for the Atlanta Hawks. We might not even make any interesting moves. We might just, draft two players and call it a day. And honestly, Soleil might say, "Hey, that's the best plan for the future." But in Atlanta news, we do have Jonathan Kuminga's deadline coming up in 2 days. That's gonna be June 25th, and then Muhammad Gay, his is the 29th. So as y'all see the draft order, it is the Wizards first, the Jazz, Grizzly, Bulls, um, Clippers, Nets, excuse me, Kings, and then the Atlanta Hawks. Nobody really cares after that. But we are tuned in, ready. I don't know what's gonna happen, Chad. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think my bold prediction. I think something's gonna happen that's gonna shake the league. Whether it's a Jalen Brown trade, I know that was a pretty vague and not really attaching myself to any hot take, but I think Jalen Brown's gonna get traded tonight. Um, and I just hope Atlanta's. I don't know, Chad. I hope Atlanta's not in any moves regarding trades with players on the roster, unless it's um, one player in particular. I'm not gonna single them out, but I'd be cool with some players maybe getting packaged up, but I don't know. Risha and Kaminga, I'm not trying to see them go. Hey, nah, I'm trying to take frequency vibrations, bro. I'm trying to take freak, bro, not prayers. Give me freak. Give me freak, bro. What's happening, Ben Simpsons? Welcome in, brother. I can't. I don't remember his name in the shit, but all I remember is orange juice. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Can you imagine if there was a streamer that was like getting drafted? I think that'll be next. There's gonna be a basketball player who also streams. I, Also, I wonder why there hasn't been like a streamer try to do a G League tryout. If I was like 24, I would do it. If I was 24, I'd do it. But nah, bro. I'm 30 with an ACL injury, dog. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. But I know one of these youngers gonna do it. I know one of these youngers gonna do it. Michael B. Jordan was that. That was a wild time for 2K. You are right. I think you are right. And honestly, I never took him serious, so I didn't even really know he was a streamer. I just knew he like did content. Also, that like phrase and like title kind of makes me cringe. Like I make content, I hate that shit. Even though that's low key kind of what I do, but I don't know how to rephrase it. I try to avoid the whether it be top five, getting and getting Wagler or somebody of that nature. But somebody gonna mess up, dog. Somebody gonna mess up. A team in the top five is gonna not pick who they're supposed to pick, bro. Somebody's gonna mess up. Somebody gonna mess up, chat. Yo, Twitch, if it's tweaking, let me know, bro. Let me know. If it doesn't crash on us, let me know. What are you doing? All right. Nah, Miami has entered the open gym. Gotta text my girl back. My fault, chat. All right. Draft is here, chat. Draft is here. Woo. All right. What's gonna happen? What's gonna be the first major move? Tell me, everybody. It's gonna be you. Washington Wizards on the clock. Let's see who we got coming. Let's see who we got coming. Chat. Let's go. I mean, probably should get a little some boost, maybe. Oh my God, you're gonna get into this little epilogue about the New York Knickerbockers, bro. Get out of here, bro. I don't care. I gotta mute that man. Yeah, he definitely deserves some booze. Chat, what's gonna happen though? What's gonna happen, chat? It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. Alright, man. So I don't know what's happening. I muted him up. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright, let's get it. Washington is up first. Get these tags right real quick. But chat, Washington's on the clock. Let's see what happens. Shout out to Trey, man, getting his bag. Shout out to Trey. Can't be mad at that. Who's going number one, y'all? All right, let's go. They got 3 minutes. I'm thinking they're gonna go AJ. Um, DP wouldn't be a bad option. I think Cam Boozer is probably not gonna be the choice just because it's a little redundant with Alex Sarr and Anthony Davis. All right. So yeah, there's like I said, there's been a lot of trade rumors, trade speculations surrounding Atlanta because there is some clog up I think still on the team. Um, they have Kispert, they have Shea, they got Aaron Wiggins now. They just acquired Aaron Wiggins from the Thunder. Um, I don't know if I said probably redundant, but Kispert. uh, Nikhil Dyson. So they have a plethora of wings. Um, so hopefully Atlanta can take advantage of that. And kind of shift some stuff because they also have Jalen Kaminga. So it's really clogged in that forward wing, kind of 2, 3, 4 position. So it'll be interesting to see what Atlanta does there. I think they'll probably use this draft to free up some space. Maybe another trade coming. Um, there's been rumors about maybe Milwaukee wanting to move up into the top 10. They have 2 picks in the first round. I believe it's 10 and 13 now that the Giannis trade is done. So they'll have 10, 13. So I'll be interested, man. Moving back, I wouldn't be opposed to that. But in that case, I would be interested in maybe 2 for 1 in this draft, getting somebody who's already been drafted, and giving another team 2 options at the first round. But it kind of sucks though, because I think this whole season, myself included, um, Atlanta fans were thinking we were gonna get a high lottery pick. We still got a lottery pick. Don't get it twisted. But I think a lot of folks were banking on it being a lot higher with how the Pelicans started off the year. So it didn't land as high as everybody was thinking, which kind of rained on everybody's parade. It made it a little difficult for everybody to agree on who to choose. I'm sure there would have been people questioning on what the Hawks should do anyways if they got a top 4 pick. So it'll be interesting, man. There's a lot of names that have been attached to Atlanta. Some of them, I think, you can't believe everything that you read out there. I think some of them might be, to entice teams below Atlanta to want to trade out of their pick. Um, but boy, am I banking on something crazy to happen? I just kind of want this to, hurry up. It says the pick is in, but Mr. Silver has yet to get to the podium. So come on, Adam. Need you to get it together back there. So all right, come on, chat. Who we got? AJ the Bancer is going pick number 1. Chat. Pick number 1 is AJ the Bancer. Pick is in. That's what's up. Congratulations, young man. Congratulations. That's what's up. Which everybody was expecting AJ to go number 1. I think it was pretty much between him and Peterson. Shout out to AJ DeBansa going number 1 in the NBA draft. 2026 draft is underway, chat. We are underway. We're gonna wait, I guess, for the ESPN to update, but Crazy times, chat. Let's go. Shout out to AJ. Definitely deserved the number one spot. So, Chad, how we feeling? Number one pick is AJ the Bancer. It's understandable. Not mad at it. So Utah is on the clock next. I'm just gonna be jealous, honestly. Atlanta was looking like they were prime in a prime spot to get a top five pick, and it just didn't fall that way. So I'm a little hurt, but watching these teams get generational talents, I think it's gonna be crazy. Excuse the lag, chat. There we go. At least it's up here. At least y'all see it up there. But oh man, I forget how long this shit take, chat. They be chatting it up in between the picks. All right, we gonna see, chat. We gonna see. Yeah, shout out to AJ. Shout out to the Wizards. I don't know. Wizards got lucky as hell, man. They just spent a bag on Trey though. 53 million for Trey. Mute this up, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that all that. So AJ the Bancer going pick number one. Mm-mm-mm. Shout out to the Wizards. Like I said, they got them some talent up there now. Got the number one pick. They got AD. They got Trey. Washington, or excuse me, Utah's up next. All right, chat. So it's DP and Cam and Boozer pretty much now. I think those three were pretty much consensus top three picks. Um, just didn't know the order really. I feel like Cam Boozer going to Utah. Darren Peterson going to Utah. Darren Peterson. So It's going as expected. It's going as expected. I think things will start shaking up in shoot maybe after the fourth pick. I think if Chicago, you know, barring they, you know, don't pull a Chicago move, they should end up with Caleb Wilson. But who knows, Chad? Who knows? So yeah, shout out to Darren Peterson. Maybe not Utah, but shout out to Darren Peterson. All right, Chad. So the number two pick is in. It's Darren Peterson. This ESPN board is kind of dookie. I'm not gonna lie. It is not showing at all. I don't know what it is, Chad. Don't know what it is, but we'll keep up with it. So Darren Peterson going number two. I kind of want to switch how we're displaying it. Alright, that's how we gonna do it, chat. Cause ESPN is slacking, so we just gonna make our own mock draft and we'll just keep up with the picks. Alright, chat. Let's see. Oh yeah, we lagging big time. My fault, chat. We gonna get right. So Memphis is on the clock with pick number three. If it loads up. So we got AJ, De'Aaron. Let's see. Anybody trying to trade that pick, dog? Oh my god, bro. Why is nothing working? Alright, sweet. Bet. So we're catching up, Chad. We're catching up. AJ went one, as y'all see. And De'Aaron went 2. As y'all finna see. Number 3 is on the board. The pick is in, supposedly. So we'll wait for Adam Silver to get to the podium. But as we wait, I think it's going to be Cam. I think it's going to be Cam Boozer. Um, they still got Ja. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Ja. But don't think they're going to let Cam Boozer go past them right here. Third pick is in, chat. There we go. Yup. Cam Boozer. So on the clock, as y'all see, number 4 pick. All right, chat. So we got pick number 3, and it's Cam Boozer going to Memphis, which expected. Top 3 played out exactly how we expected it to play out. Got Cam Boozer going, rounding it off, going to Memphis. So AJ went 1, Darren went 2, Cam's going 3. I think now the fun begins, chat. I think the fun begins right now. I think it should be quite interesting to see how it plays out the rest of the draft. Everybody get your popcorn because it's gonna be I think it's gonna be some trades going down. I think it's gonna be some trades going down, chat. So we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. All right, Chicago. What's Chicago gonna do? I think Chicago going Chicago, but we'll see. We'll see. I think Chicago will go Chicago. I think they will go crazy. They should go crazy and draft Darius Acuff, chat. They should go crazy and draft Acuff. Fuck it. Draft Nate Mint. Go ahead, draft Nate Mint, Chicago. Come on, bruh. Come on, draft Nate Mint. Come on. Pick is in. Let Cam Boozer get his interview, I guess. So the draft playing out exactly how I think everybody expected. Chat. AJ, AJ one, De'Aaron two, Cam three. And they interviewing the whole family. God damn. Hey man, the pick is in. Facts. The Boozer chewing the shit out that gun, bro. I'm weak. Shout out to Cam, man. Shout out to Cam. All these young guys, they deserve it. All the hard work they've put in their young life. Excuse me. Trying to unclog my ears. Goddamn. Pick number four is in chat. Where we at with it? Caleb Wilson, I'm sure. Caleb Wilson is the fourth pick in the NBA draft chat. So Chicago Bulls going with Caleb Wilson. I think this is I don't know how everybody mocked the top five. I think correctly, at least top four. We'll see about top five. We'll see what the Clippers do. See if there's any interesting moves on the way, but we'll see. Clippers on the clock now. Chat. Clippers are on the clock now. This is the rest of the draft. These are probably the top prospects here. Got Keaton, Darius, Kingston, Nate, Michael, Braden. Let's see. Whew. All right, chat. Clippers on the clock. Draft going how we expected. Exactly, Ben Simpsons. Exactly. Honestly, I'm looking at the chat too fast. I probably wouldn't even been able to tell. Damn, 2005 draft. Marvin Williams going second. That's crazy work. Going to that was the Hawks. That was the Hawks. Mm-mm-mm. Shout out to Marvin Williams though. I actually got to dap him up one time when I was in Atlanta as a kid, so it was pretty cool. Let me blow my nose real quick. Chat. 1 second. All right, y'all. So draft, like Ben Simpson says, it's going as expected. Not much, not much craziness so far. We have AJ, Darren, um, Cam, now Caleb. The Clippers have a minute and some change to get the pick in. All right, so we got three more picks, Chad. We got three more picks. But shit, boy, I don't know, Chad. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hey, Sophia. Hey, hey. What are you doing? What are you doing? So they taking some time. I'm a little nervous, Chad. I'm a little nervous because there's been rumors that Atlanta might be interested in maybe trading up. All right, Chad. I don't know, bro. I'm kind of feeling it, Chad. I'm kind of feeling it. Pick is in, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Chad, what's gonna happen? God damn it, Chad. Who we got? So Keen Wagler is the number five pick, Chad. Pick is in. Keen Wagler. Well, that's the first guy who is truly off our board, Chad. That's the first guy truly off the Atlanta Hawks big board. The open gym Atlanta Hawk big board, I should say. Keaton Wagler. He would have. I think the nickname they got for Atlanta is the Beige Brigade. He would have fit perfectly. He would have fit perfectly with the Beige Brigade. But shout out to Keaton Wagler going number five to the Los Angeles Clippers. The Beige Brigade missed out on one, but there's plenty others. Chat. There are plenty others. There was rumors that Keaton, or not Keaton, but the Clippers were maybe looking at offers for number five, but it doesn't seem like they found anybody who is suitable for a trade. But Keaton Walker going to Los Angeles. Good fit, man. Good fit. I think any of these guys are gonna be impactful to their teams they're going to. But Clippers are gonna be in need of a center for sure. They traded away Zubac. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do. I'm blow my nose one more time, Chad. 1 second. No Wagler for the Hawks. That's what I'm saying, man. First name off our little big board there. So Keen Wagler going to the Los Angeles Clippers, which, hey, what's interesting, bro. I don't know if you're familiar with them. The No Ceilings podcast. They actually said Nate Ament could actually be going to Atlanta. It would be interesting, but I as they show the three college players last year who dropped 40 points on the 24th of January. Wagler, DeBanson, Fleming. So Fleming's the guy mocked to Atlanta as much as Ben Simpsons wants and meant to be an Atlanta Hawk. Time will tell, brother. Time will tell. So I think the Clippers got a good pick right there. Keaton Wagler, 6'5" by 6'6". I think going to the Clippers should be interesting. I'm just not too familiar with the Clippers and who they got. After they traded Zubac, I know they got Darius Garland. That's about it. Hey, what's happening? Jalen, what's good? What's good? Just tuned in to this NBA draft. Unfortunately, watching all the top picks and what could be an Atlanta player just go to other teams. Jalen, how you feeling that the Giannis rumors are done? But Ben too, yeah, I'm a big fan of Flemings too. I think I've been convinced that Kingston might be the choice. I think he came out with an article today, like the Players Tribune or something, about why folks should pick him. So I think that had a lot of Hawks fans pretty excited. So Jay Billis, his best available is Darius Acuff, Kingston Flemings, Braden Burris, Michael Brown Jr., and Ade Mara. I'll be interested, man. Jalen, you think JB on the way? Where he going, man? Where he going? You think he on the way out? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering. I'm wondering, bro. I'm wondering. So I think Clippers kind of made it boring. They should have did something crazy right there. They should have drafted the Daymar. They should have just said, you know what? Let's go all in. Let's just go big. But they went with I think the safe pick, Keen Wagler. I think I don't know, man. I keep wanting to say something crazy gonna happen, but watch this be just a boring ass draft. Everybody take their pick. Looks like Brooklyn has taken their choice. They got Darius Acuff, I bet. Looks to be pretty excited in that front office room. I can't help but laugh because they're just gonna draft another point guard. They're just gonna be so happy they drafted another point guard, or they might go a day more. I really hope they go a day more, but they're going Darius Acuff. Oh shit! I didn't see that coming, chat. I didn't see that one coming, chat. Michael Brown Jr. going to the Nets. I didn't see that one coming. I don't know. Everybody was mocking him, maybe seven and below. Okay, we got our first surprise, chat. Let me blow my nose too. 1 second. That's crazy. This draft's supposed to be crazy, man. But I think the Nets just might have kicked it off. They might have just kicked it off with that selection of Michael Brown Jr. at number 6. So, Chad, Michael Brown Jr. going number 6 to the Brooklyn Nets. I'm not gonna lie, I really wasn't paying attention to the picks before Atlanta. I wasn't really paying attention to too many mock drafts anyway. I would just look to see who maybe Atlanta was in the range of, and really not really check out too much other than that because I knew the top three were pretty much solidified. But so the Nets get another point guard. They just got Julius Randle. They're gonna leave their center depth to De'Aaron Sharp. Is Drew Timmy still on that team? It's gonna be interesting, bro. It'll be interesting. I think I I wouldn't be surprised if Memphis maybe trades Ja for another couple picks here. I just don't think that's possible, Jayla. I just don't think that's possible, gang. I don't know if they can ever turn it around. Oh, Timmy in LA. Okay, they got Danny Wolf. Okay, they got Danny Wolf. I'm so weak. They got De'Aaron Sharp and Danny Wolf holding it down up there, and Julius Randle now. What's crazy about that trade is New York Knicks just won a championship, and he got to hear about that all throughout the city. I bet that they traded Carl Anthony Towns for him. And he playing right up the block, y'all. Oh my God, I'd be sick, bro. I'd be sick. I'd be sick. They shouldn't reschedule a finals rematch. They should just schedule Nets versus Knicks for the ring night. They really just need to schedule Nets versus Knicks for the ring night. That would be petty. That would be petty right there. Having Julius Randle come through after just trading him. Oh my God, that'd be sick work. Chris Brown. There's no way this man's name is Chris Brown. That's wild. That's wild. I ain't laughing at that man's name. It's just crazy, man. Chris Brown. Just a crazy universe that we're living in. Crazy, crazy timeline, chat. That's the Chris Brown if he never picked up a microphone. But we're an hour in, and we're not even in the top 10 pick, bro. Come on. Pick is in for the Kings. Let's see if they go A cuff, man. Let's see if they go A cuff. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. So top five is done. We are now in the 6 through 10 range. I'm just looking at the draft board. So my Cal Burn Jr. going to the Nets. Pick is in. Darius Acuff. So I don't know, Chat. I thought shit was finna hit the fan, but I guess not. Darius Acuff. I probably should have kept that up there a little bit. Here we go, Chat. Here we go. Now that the pick is in, Atlanta is on the clock. Let's see. Who we got, man? Who we got? Atlanta's on the clock now, Chat. Who we got? Who do we got? Plenty of options still. Plenty of options still, chat. Plenty of options still. We got Kingston. I think it's going. I well, with the way it's going, chat. I think it's either going to be Kingston or maybe Braden Burries. But no moves other than goddamn. But no moves. No moves at all. Nothing. Nathan. Thought it was gonna be a lot more interesting than this chat. I'm not gonna lie. I think everybody else did. So, chat, as we kind of scroll the options, Hawks are now on the clock, chat. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I don't have sound effects, but y'all gonna have to do. That'll do. So as y'all see for Atlanta, this is what we got. This is what we working with. Wow, Buddy Hield. Wow, that's who they got starting. Okay. That's probably more like it. So they still paying Dylan Windler? There ain't no way to be still paying Wesley Matthews. Trent Forrest too? That's wild. Ain't no way. No way. No way, chat. No way. Alright, anyway. anyway. Anyway, I got distracted. Let's see, chat. Let's see. So I think Gabe is gone. No offense to that man. Let's pray, chat. Let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray Corey find a new home. We don't want our mans to be homeless, but let's just find that man a new home. Why did they got Wes Matthews on this shit, bro? He is not on the team. Neither is Dylan Windler. Like, what? Trent Forrest either. I don't get it. So it's gonna be interesting. Kaminga. I don't know, chat. Hopefully we just make the pick. Just make the pick. Don't do anything stupid. Just make the pick, dog. Hey, Jalen. I try I try my best not to be a get him out of here. But dog, you need to leave. Oh my god, please, bro. Pack up Corey in this eighth pick for like pack up Corey in this eighth pick to Utah. Go see call up Utah, bro. See if they want to do that. They don't want DP. They don't want Darren Peterson like that. They don't want DP like that, chat. Oh hey, Jalen, y'all want the eighth pick in Corey Kispert? Y'all need a little, y'all need another white boy shooter. He fits the bill, bro. Apparently, Brad Stevens wasn't willing to give up Hugo Gonzalez and Baylor Shireman, bro. He'll fit the build over there in Boston, bro. He'll be a fan favorite. I promise you. I promise you, he'd be a fan favorite over there in Boston, bro. But unfortunately, yeah, I'm not. I'm not in the CK fan club, unfortunately. But we gonna see, chat. We gonna see, bro. We gonna see. We gonna see. I wouldn't be mad at Braden Burries. I wouldn't be mad at Kingston Flemings. I would be sick if it's Yaxel Lindenborg. Watch Atlanta be the first one to do something stupid. I promise you, chat. He said we straight. He said we straight. We got enough of those over here. Oh, but yeah, watch Atlanta be the first team to do some suspect. It'd be fantastic if it worked out. But shout out to Hershey's getting Patrick Renner for this campfire s'mores commercial. It's a great callback. Saying a lot. All right, chat. It seems like it's gonna be a simple night. Kingston Flemings is the pick. The pick is in. Chat. How we feeling? The pick is in. We're gonna wait to make it official, but the pick is in, chat. We are getting Kingston Flemings. Kingston Flemings is the choice for the Atlanta Hawks. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Welcome to the Atlanta Hawks, Kingston Flemings. Welcome, 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 my boy. Welcome. So Atlanta selecting Kingston Flemings with pick number 8 in the NBA draft. Not mad at it. Barring a trade or, unless something crazy happens, Kingston Flemings looks to be the pick. So so it looks like Kingston is the choice for Atlanta, which is, honestly, I'm liking it. It's going to be interesting to see if he takes off. Don't be surprised if CJ McCollum finds a new home this year. I think that's kind of why they gave him a 1 year deal. Man, you're not lying, Jalen. You're not lying. You are not lying. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what Kingston Flemings can do. And I think that's kind of why CJ got that 1 year deal with, a lot of money in that trade kicker because it's looking likely that, that spot could be taken over by this young guard, Kingston Flemings. The official pick is in, y'all. Let's see what we got. Yes, sir. We got one. We got one. Kingston Flemings on the way to the Hawks. Let's go. We got one, chat. We got one. I think we got one, chat. Let's go. Kingston Flemings officially coming to the Atlanta Hawks, barring a trade. This is what we got: 16 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, shooting 47% from the field. Chat. Kingston Flemings is now officially an Atlanta Hawk. It would be interesting if Atlanta kept pick number 23 and went Chris Sinek, kept him with his teammate, 6'11" center. Wouldn't be mad at that because they could kind of, send him to the G League. Hey, Ben Simmons, you already know. Great pick, brother. Great pick. As Kingston Flemings is, he was the Big 12 All Freshman Team All American. He shot 38% from three, 84% from the free throw line. Only shot 3.5 attempts, but still, I think they knocking him. He about 6'3". He about 6'3", 6'4" with shoes on, so not too big of a deal. Can create space in that mid range. Excellent downhill. He can play off ball quite well. Yeah, very well. Very good IQ. Um, like you said. Oh, they're calling him sneaky athletic, bro. That's wild. Kingston Fleming getting the deceptively athletic. That's that's crazy. He do got the clutch factor. So Quinn in the room. Ansi Soleil there. And that's why I don't know. The beef with everybody thinks that Ricochet and Quinn have um I don't know cuz Quinn and Ansi seem to be pretty locked in. Well, it honestly wasn't Quinn and Ansi last time when Ricochet was selected, so we'll see. Hey yo, but let's go. That's wild. They hit Kingston Flemings with a sneaky athletic. That's wild. But Kingston Flemings coming to the Hawks. I'm gonna listen to this interview. I'm gonna see what the young man got to say, y'all. We're gonna listen to what young man listen to what hear what he got to say. They did him wrong with that hat, dog. Shout out to Kingston Flemings. Welcome to Atlanta, young man. Welcome, welcome, my brother. Welcome. Facts. Probably the best, well-rounded point guard in the draft. I think everybody consensusly agree that A Cuff was the best bucket getter, but buckets, it's not all there is to the game. Um, but yeah, Kingston Flemings. That's crazy, bro. Usually they save that title for the Caucasian, the young Caucasian hoopers. You don't really see that with brothers, but Kingston got the sneaky athletic title. We'll take it, dog. We'll take it. Watch, he gonna catch the poster and everybody will be like, "Oh, look, he always been able to do that." We gonna remember that sneaky athletic. We gonna remember that one. So, new head coach for the Dallas Mavericks, Dusty May, is now on the camera. Chad, when is it gonna get crazy though? Like, what's going on? Nate Mint going 10th. Watch this, chat. Or ninth. Watch this. Nate Mint going 10th. Or ninth, excuse me. I fucked up again. Nate Mint going 10th. Or goddamn. Yeah, Jokic type for real. Like, you know, Grayson Allen. Facts. Yeah, you not lying, bro. They did have to sneak something in. Like everybody has to have a con. I really hope Dallas goes Yaks or a Daymar. I just want to I just want the collusion to be real. Team needs playmaker, stretch four. Um, really, man, it'd be interesting to see like LeBaron Philon go there. Um, I don't know, Chad. Yeah, Yaks might go there. Morez Johnson, okay. Dusty May said, "This is my guy. This is my guy, Morez Johnson." I think that's pairing with Cooper Flack is going to be that's gonna be fun in a couple years. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But I think that kind of is gonna catch a lot of people by surprise because they don't even got Morez near the top 25. They have him as the 25th prospect on Fanspo. Wow, Morez Johnson going top 10. Morez Johnson Jr. going top 10 to the Mavs. What y'all think, Chad? What y'all think? Not really. I mean, it feels like a good fit. They got Coop over there. They got Kyrie coming back. Didn't really need a wing. They got one of the Christie brothers over there. I forget if it's Max or whoever. Um, but it just seems like a good fit. Morez Johnson Jr. Shout out to that young man going to Dallas. He's gonna be real comfortable with his old head coach there. I know. I feel like a Daymar and Yaks are a little bit sick. I'm not gonna lie. Just feels like they might have thought their coach would have picked him. That's what it kind of seems like, man. 6'9", so 6'9", 16. They might have an Onyeka Okongwu on their hands. As much as everybody hates Onyeka Okongwu build, bro, that might be the way, bro. Um, and if you can get a rebounding center behind that type of center, I don't know. And he looks to be a great rim protector. If he can guard 1 through 5, maybe not one like purely guarding ones, but if he can switch on the perimeter, I don't know, man. Looks like he has a decent post game there. But yeah, 6'9", I would be a little suspect about the height. See if he gets out rebounded a lot, but he seems to be super athletic. Oh, that's what's up, man. A day and the Yaks are mad happy for him. Okay, as I think Tim Legler just mentioned his shooting. So interesting, chat. Interesting. Morez Johnson Jr. going number 9. So the 10th pick is going to Milwaukee, and we're gonna be interested to see what Milwaukee does. They are now in the midst of a rebuild. So Milwaukee's rebuilding. Let's see where they go. I think they're gonna go. Ooh, I don't know, Chad. I wouldn't be surprised if a Daymar went there. I wouldn't be surprised if Nate Ament was selected. Um, they now have 2 picks in the top 15. Um, thanks to Miami in that trade for Giannis. So I believe they're gonna go guard and big. So maybe LeBaron Fallon. It might be LeBaron Fallon. Might be a Corey. Might be, I don't know, Cam Carr. I don't see Malik Thomas maybe getting selected that high. It'd be crazy if Tyler Tanner went top 15. Watch the Bucks do something stupid like that. I think it's possible. Back to Morez Johnson. The only thing I was not really like combat that because O really couldn't shoot when he came into the league either. Um, so like Onyeka got a jump shot like year 4, year 3, year 4. So I know maybe not everybody will develop like Onyeka, but maybe we can get some maybe Dallas can get some luck there. So chat draft going pretty smooth. Nothing crazy has happened. No trades. Nothing wild. It's unfortunate stuff. I thought this was gonna be an interesting draft in that you know aspect, but I guess each team is happy with where they're selecting and who they are selecting. I know top 3 they probably were like, bro, we're not trading nobody, you know. But I don't know. I think Memphis is a team to keep your eyes on. They still have John Morant, so I wouldn't be surprised if say like LA just traded the 25th pick to him and somebody else, um, or the Rockets or somebody like that. I'm expecting a crazy move somewhere in between the lines, something like that. So it looks like Braden Burries might be going to the Bucks. Rich Paul in his ear, he talking him up. Hey, bro, what if Nate Ament fall to like 20, 20 something, and Atlanta get Nate Ament at 23? I wouldn't be mad at that, chat. I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't even want a big at 23. Just get a big in free agency. Sign Jock Landale back, and we'll be all right. That Bucks draft room look weak as hell, boy. It look like a whole bunch of 20-year-olds. That look like a Nepo draft room. I can't lie to y'all. Who they got, chat? Who they got? Braden Burries. Once I saw Rich Paul in his ear, I knew it was raps. I can't lie. Braden Burries. So they are probably gonna go guard, forward, or center. Well, low key, I forgot they got Miles Turner. Braden Burries is going to the Milwaukee Bucks. That was a prospect I wouldn't have been mad at if Atlanta selected at number 8. Um, but Braden Burry is going to Milwaukee. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Hey, bro, if Milwaukee was smart, they'd flip Tyler Hero tonight. Low key, they'll flip Tyler Hero. They would flip Hero and maybe get another couple picks and fully restart. Cause don't be competitive this year. Prayers for Braden. You are absolutely right, Jalen. Hey, by the way, everybody tuning in, go check out After Further Review, man. He just dropped a Wimbenyama video. Phenomenal work. He's got a Brunson video out. He's got a James Harden video out. Phenomenal work over there After Further Review. Y'all go check that page out. But yes, prayers for Braden, bro. Prayers for Braden, because Braden, yeah, man. Man, Milwaukee. It's like purgatory now that Giannis is not there. Paulie was good. Fell asleep. My dog. Well, we here, my brother. We are here. We tuned in. Hawks got another pick though too, bro. Hawks got another pick, so my boy, welcome in. Welcome to the draft, brother. Braden Burries just got selected to the Milwaukee Bucks. That time change got you too, Polly. So don't feel bad, bro. Don't feel bad, Polly. Polly, I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. I don't got no dress clothes over here. I don't have no dress clothes in my closet, dog. They're all still at my mother's house. We do not. I'm not there. So I am not there, brother. I left all my dress clothes at my mom's house, dog. I was like, I'm not going over there. All right, on the clock, the Golden State Warriors. It's a severe need at point guard. Don't need a small forward. Severe need everywhere else. That's crazy work, dog. Um, Nate Ament, who we feeling? And who we feeling? ATL. They picked Kingston Flemings, so that was who their eighth pick was. Kingston Flemings for the Hawks. My fault, gang. I didn't see that. Um, but yeah, I'm not mad at it either, Paulie. I'm not mad at it either. Went went number eight, Kingston Flemings. I think that was the best available in the guards, so can't be mad at it. Um, Nothing interesting has really happened. No trades, nothing like that. Um, it's kind of been a pretty smooth draft. I don't want to say boring because it is interesting to see where these young guys are gonna end up and where they're gonna play. But who y'all think? Facts. When does Detroit pick? They're later in the. Are they later in the first round? So Braden Burry is going to Milwaukee. Like after further review, said Jalen. As Jalen said, pray for that man. Pray for that man. So we have 12 more picks till Atlanta's back on the clock. They are picking at number 23, thanks to Cleveland. Okay, so Detroit's picking at 21. Okay, okay, okay. I see, I see, I see. Bruh, you know what? I mean, bruh, bruh. Oh my god, bro. Milwaukee or Golden State's tripping, bro. They should have thrown the house at. They should have thrown the house at Giannis, bro. They should have traded Draymond. They should have traded, if they could trade Jimmy. They should have traded this first round pick, their next first round picks. They should have traded the house for Giannis. There's absolutely no reason why they should not have gave everything for Giannis, bro. They are tweaked out of their mind, in my opinion. Wow, I'm just kind of putting that together, bro. That's just insane that they made no move for Giannis. If I was, I'm not even I'm gonna go there with Steph because who cares? But I'd be sick, dog. Yeah, they don't have enough, but still, bro. Yeah, man. Okay, at least like fake, like you're interested in Giannis, bro. bro, bro. At least lie. You gotta lie. You have to lie. At least lie, bro. You just gotta lie. You just have to lie to reporters talking about some. Hey, man, we're definitely we're all in on Giannis. You have to lie at that point, even if you're not serious, bro. Just lie. Um, what you call it? So they have pick number 11. That would have been better than the Miami pick. Um, future draft picks. Shit, I would have sent all my first round draft picks. Low key. Um, I think that's your best and only shot. Um, shoot, they got Santos. They have Post. They got Pod. I would have definitely sent Pods. Most definitely wouldn't have sent Pods. Would have sent Jimmy. As dirty as that would have been, I would have sent Jimmy, Draymond, Pods, a young guy like Quinn Post or Santos. But dog, that's all you need, bro. That's all you need. Giannis and Steph, bro. Oh my god. Somebody would have went over there in free agency though. Probably somebody would have went over there in free agency for sure. Yeah, Giannis and Steph, bro. That would have been insane. But I guess not. Maybe the money wouldn't have worked, something like that. But yeah, I'm surprised too that they yeah, facts. If Beasley ever gets reinstated, I don't know if Mike Beasley ever get reinstated, or excuse me, Malik Beasley. If Malik Beasley ever gets reinstated, he would be a good fit. Maybe. I don't want to tarnish that man's name, but that gambling scandal might be cooked for him. Nate Ament. Wow. 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 You said that the FBI cleared him. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah, the NBA said, nah, bro, you kind of tarnished our name, bro. You're going to have to at least take a year off. Focus on your game. But the number 11 pick in this 2026 NBA draft is Yaxel Lindenborg. He is going to the Golden State Warriors. The the big three, the mini, I don't even want to say mini because they're not mini by stature, but the mini three out of Michigan is the terrific three. That's what I call them. The terrific three. Mara is the last one left. Mara is the last one left. And I heard that he was one of the more divisive, if that's the word I'm looking for, um, guys in the draft. Everybody was either he's top 10 or he's bottom of the first round. So yeah, Washington looks nice, but apparently reports coming out that AD wants the max contract. I don't know if that's going to happen in Washington at least. So there might be a trade looming there, but it wouldn't be like might be like a what you call it, a short stint for AD over there. But yeah, the Bucks and The Bucks and what you call it trade was pretty good. The Bucks and Heat trade was pretty good. Yeah, AD drunk as hell, dog. A max contract, dog. You gonna play 4 games? I have to sit out for 20. Like, what are we doing, dog? Come on. Yeah, it just depends. It just depends. Um, if they were smart, I would try to flip any of the players that they got tonight or yesterday for draft picks. Honestly, if they really want to rebuild, yeah, facts. Hey, bro, don't disrespect. Hey, I feel like that you're not disrespecting him, but Ben Simmons, he's a fisher for sure. I think Ben Simmons is our only shot at getting a Ben back on the floor. But Paul Millsap was where he was a truth, bro. He was a warrior, not Golden State warrior, but Paul Millsap was that guy. He was not what they call him street clothes. He was never street clothes, bro. But yes, that caliber, yes. So OKC is on the clock, pick number 12, and I think they got their guy. I think they got their guy, Chat. I think it's finally gonna be a Daymara. I think he'll be the last of the Michigan terrific three. I'm so weak, bro. Ben Simmons to Detroit, backup Cade. That floor spacing would be disgusting. Bro, Detroit should have tried to enter in for Tyler Hero. I think that would have been a pretty good second option to Cade. That would have been pretty interesting to see Tyler Hero up in Detroit become that for sure second option because Cade is definitely the better player of the two, and it would be kind of somewhat overlap, but they make it happen. I think. Shout out to Yaxel Lindenborg going number 11 to the Golden State Warriors, playing with Steph. I mean, that's cool to play with Steph, but I mean, how many years of that you got? And especially you see how the Golden State Warriors front office treats their young guys, especially um Steve Kerr, I like Jonathan Kaminga. Oh, chat. We got OKC coming up next. Pick number 12. Who we got, man? Hey, man, we gonna get some highlights in. We definitely gonna watch some Kingston Fleming highlights, I think, and we're gonna wait for pick number 23 to see who Atlanta can select. But there's gonna be a multitude of options, I think. Um, Shoot, maybe they trade that pick. Maybe they stick around and draft it. Maybe they draft up. Maybe they draft down. We shall see. If I don't know, Chad. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen because Atlanta's gonna have to make a move somewhere along the lines. What that move is gonna be, I don't know. Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Golden State. I feel bad for Yax. I feel bad for him because if it don't work out, it's gonna be his fault, and that's gonna be tough. Maybe Atlanta can come up on another tarnished gem after Golden State's done with them. The TikTok is crazy though. A day more, knew it. A die Mara going to Oklahoma City Thunder. They said, "Bro, we are not losing to Wimby again." He said, "No, we're done with that. That's the last time." Yeah, man. I think this is gonna be a good pick. I mean, I wasn't too bought in on the day a day more. Let's see. Over under, he gets at least one TikTok in before summer league. At least one with Jared McCain before summer league game. I'd say I go the over. I'm so weak, bro. Hey, yo, bro. The way they got handled by the Spurs, yeah, bro. They're not going back. They said, nah, bro. We can't have that happen again, bro. Shay said, get somebody 7-3 or bigger, or I'm out of here. Yeah. I mean, like I was saying, I wasn't too like, there was reports that Atlanta was looking to bolster their front court depth, and Daymar was the guy that everybody was saying this is the guy they need to get. So I don't know, Chat. A Daymar going to OKC. I mean, perfect pickup for OKC. Honestly, perfect pickup. I was hearing trade ups. That OKC wanted to trade up with folks. Um, so I would expect OKC to still be in the news. They're gonna trade Isaiah Joe here shortly. They got to dump some salary. So luckily, Atlanta was a part of that move. Not Isaiah Joe, but they did get Aaron Wiggins. I'm pretty pleased with that move, if we're being honest. Only draft picks too. Yeah, no. That's crazy. That is wild, bro. You not fucking lying. Uh, yeah, no, Mara is cold, man. He is cold. I watched a lot of highlights. I didn't watch him in the season, so you probably got more feel for how his game is. But yeah, man, for what Atlanta was, how they play, I just wasn't that enthused. Yeah, I think the Thunder will definitely make use of that. They have defenders all around the floor that will help Yaks. The only concern is, he's not going to be that quick. Um, but I mean, when you're guarding another 7'5" guy, I mean, how much quicker is Wimby than a Damara? So, but yeah, Jalen, you are right. Chet is like shit. Fuck. Because if he develops, Chet is going to the Seattle Supersonics. I promise you that. Or the Minnesota Timberwolves. I could see that because he's from Minnesota. But if a Daymar turn up and he's really the truth, yeah, I think they would buy into him over Chet. I can't even lie. I could definitely see that. You not lying. That's just funny as hell. Chet feeling more pressure than Wimby right now. I would not argue that. um, but yeah, going back to like if Atlanta would have selected a day, wouldn't have been mad at it. They they just got to play a certain style with a day. Like I said, he's not like the most agile big. Obviously, he's 7'3", but facts, bro. It'll be interesting. Cause Chet's gonna have to play the four. That's what I'm saying, bro. OKC's bigs are like fuck. I know Chet. I know Chet just called Hardenstein was like, bro, did you just see this shit? Did you just see this shit? They calling each other up like, bro, what the fuck? They calling each other up like, what the fuck? Who? And that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough sell in my opinion. I think they're gonna let Hardenstein walk. I think they're gonna let Hardenstein walk because I can see them buying in with Chet. They're gonna have to play Chet at the four too, which wouldn't be bad. Dog, yeah, you know that big room, that backcourt room or that front court in OKC just called everybody. They said, "What the fuck?" Jalen Williams, the light skinned Duke Dennis. I know he gonna make an angry TikTok tonight. Light skinned Jay Williams gonna make an angry TikTok tonight for sure. Man, he and that bitch swinging like Cuba Gooding Jr. I know they sick, dog. I know they sick. I know somebody in that front court room is pissed off for sure. Somebody. We we got one vote for Chet, one vote for Hartenstein. Dog, punch in the air, dog. Oh, bro. Oh, weak, bro. The light skinned Duke Dennis, bro. I know he in that bitch Cuba Gooding Jr. style. Just fighting demons, bro. He fighting demons, dog. He popping his phone. He go he going live. He going live as soon as the first round is done, dog. He going live as soon as this bitch is over with. He gonna say, "Did y'all see that shit?" I'm so weak, bro. Oh my god, bro. Facts. He writing it out on his voice memos right now. He said, "Man, after all I contributed to this shit, wait, hold on. That don't hit right there. Man, yeah, he getting them voice memos ready. Somebody is who I don't know. It's either gonna be Chet, Isaiah, or light skinned dude Dennis. Shout out to Vinny, bro. He moving. Facts. Facts. Sam Presti said they would never trade me for picks. Sam had me in the room. He said, I'll never do that to you. You got the future. Facts. we gonna get. All right, Chet is gonna go on. Whose podcast is he gonna go on? He's gonna go on. He's gonna go on Paul George's podcast and complain, uh, or send some shade. Isaiah Hartenstein just gonna do it on Instagram with an Instagram story, and J Dub gonna make an angry TikTok. Shout out to Earl Lloyd, bro. Breaking the color barrier. Shout out to Earl Lloyd. Oscar Robinson sitting there, what would be what front row, I guess. Shout out to the Big O. Shout out to the pioneers that laid the groundwork for what would be the league today. The pick is in, and this pick is on the way to Milwaukee. So who are the Bucks gonna? Whose young career are we gonna have to pray for now? Hey man, they had some fire nicknames back in the day, dog. Nate Ament. Nate Ament. Excuse me. Nate Ament. American Ricochet. I'm just lying, y'all. They just wear the same number in their light skin. They're really not the same player. I give my guy Ben Simmons a hard time too. I just call him American Ricochet. That's really just a troll name, and it's sticking now too. It's sticking now because it's rage bait. American Ricochet going pick number eight. Amen. Adam Silver fucking up. He probably a little drunk. American Ricochet going to the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's pray for American Ricochet, chat. American Ricochet going pick number 13. 13 going to Milwaukee Bucks. Chat, when are we gonna get some fire shit happening, bro? Hey yo. Hey yo, you think so, Polly? You think so? They got Braden Burries. They got Nate and Mint. They got Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware. You getting traded to Philly, bro? You want to be a Philly fan? No, bro. Nephew, no. Nephew. I'm gonna hit the Iguodala meme real quick. What is you doing, bro? You want to be a Philly fan, bro? Polly, no. Please, no, bro. Polly, bro. I say you go where. Forgive me if I pronounce his name, mispronounce his name. Hannes, is it Hannes? Anywhere Hannes go, you should go, Polly. Wherever Hannes go, you should go. I'm glad I got it right, man. I'm glad I got it right. I didn't want to fuck it up. But you gotta go wherever Hannes go, you getting drafted, Polly. Let's just bet on that. Cause we can't let you be a Philly fan, dog. We honestly can't let you be a Philly fan, dog. The third Tennessee player ever to get selected in the lottery. Go Vols, man. My fault, chat. That's just an instinct whenever I say shit like that. American Ricochet, y'all. They do have Miles Turner, so I mean, they believe in Miles Turner, I guess. They have Kyle Kuzma. I guess Kyle Kuzma just got replaced too. Um, they now have Tyler Hero. Oh, they have Khalil Ware. Shit, they got Khalil Ware, bro. They're fine. They are good, bro. Khalil Ware might not have fit the Heat culture, but I think he's gonna be somewhat decent. He's gonna be a pretty good player. Yeah, they got Khalil Ware, Miles Turner now. Where's I forget where his mother's from. Um, I believe she might be African. Oh, he's from his mom is from Rwanda. That's what's up, man. That is what's up. Nate Amen is Rwandan. Shout out to his yeah, man. I'm telling you, people, yeah, man. Facts, bro. For the family, bro. Shout out to parents who put the team on their back and get the job done, working multiple jobs, bro. Let's go. American Ricochet, Ben Symptoms, American Ricochet. Let's go in the league, baby. We there. Yeah, shout out to American Ricochet real quick. But nah, Nate Ament for real, he should turn up. It's gonna be positive over there in Milwaukee. Not really any beef with Milwaukee. I think now that Giannis is gone, I'm cool. Who do you hate the most, Paulie? Oh, nah, bro. I'd be sick. I'd be sick, bro. I'm not gonna lie either, bro. I'm like slowly starting to despise Shams. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I just do not like how he parades himself as like the insider. But bro, it just sucks, bro. Like his I don't know, bro. It just don't hit the same as Woj. I gotta let my dog out chat. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back for this selection. Oh, oh no, never mind. She lay down. Never mind. She lay down. We good. We good. Well, obviously, I gotta take like some the nationalism route. Obviously, any American product is gonna be better than the international product. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right, Ben? No, I'm talking about made in the USA. That's what I'm talking about. Anything America better, you know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. Especially one of them boy that went to Knoxville, Tennessee, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah. God damn it, Bobby. Hey, s'il vous plaît. I don't even know what that means, chat. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, chat. You think Nate Ament gonna ever get one of these? You think Nate Ament gonna ever get one of these motherfuckers? You think he gonna ever get one of these motherfuckers? Nah, bro. The RZA man, bro. Come on. I think Adam Silver just announced that. Ah, Polly. Polly, welcome to the Charlotte Hornets. I'm weak as hell. Polly, my man Polly season. Iceman Jr. himself. Yeah, he announced the Milwaukee trade. So Iceman Jr. going to Iceman Jr. going to the Charlotte Hornets. You know, if they trade Bridges, you could be a fan, dog. But yeah, that is kind of sick. That kind of sucks because Hannes Steinbach is a pretty great prospect. Not just pretty good, but Charlotte definitely got them one. To be honest, I think Kalkbrenner is gonna be nervous. Well, I think Kalkbrenner is pretty fine, but that's gonna be a pretty good team, dog. Shit, that's gonna be a really good team. Who did they got over there? I know McNeely's probably not gonna play. It was one of the guys that got drafted with who played with Cooper. But yeah, Bridges might be up out of there. Um, we gonna see. That'll be interesting for Charlotte. But man, I think they really got a good pick right there. He's gonna fit that system really well. Lamelo Ball. Are you talking about him himself, like Steinbach, or just going to Charlotte? I think going to Charlotte would be more tragic. I feel you. Hey, you need to go outside? You go outside? I feel you. I feel you, probably. Hannes Steinbach. That's a good pickup for Charlotte, but it's just unfortunate. I think we can all agree. We all hate that there's a certain somebody on the Charlotte Hornets. So I think my puppy might have to go outside. She pump faked me real quick. You gotta go outside, little girl. Oh, Dirk Nowitzki want to talk to him. All right, who the Bulls check? All right, I'm gonna let her out. I got 2.5 minutes. I can let her out. Come on, let's go outside. Come on. Oh shit. So chat, who we feeling is next? Who we feeling is next? Chicago has another selection coming up. Oh, they got a break anyway. They got a break anyway. Perfect, chat. Perfect. I'm gonna use this time to use the restroom myself. Take a break. I encourage everybody to do the same. But I'm so weak. Dirk video play without audio. I'm weak as hell. Typical ESPN shit. So I'm gonna use this time to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Hey, okay, just in time. Bulls took Dalen Swain. Excuse me. My dog was being a little scaredy cat. I don't know if it was coyotes out there or what. Yipping. Come here. Come here. You big baby. Look at this big lug, bro. This big lug was scared of some coyotes yipping in the distance. Or it could have been some dogs. Little big baby, bro. She 5 months old. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Good girl. Good girl. Come here. You know what I mean? Good girl. So Dalen Swain going to Chicago. Shooting guard, small forward, 6'7". Interesting. They have Buzelis over there. Interesting selection. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna check him, Polly. I got you. Whew, dog. She needs to be that next Airbud. She would make it in the WNBA. She could be a ball girl. She could be a ball girl somewhere. Nami would be a good ball girl. She's supposed to be a livestock guardian, dog. I don't know how we gonna get a unscared of coyote, but you gonna have to take them mugs down. So they're talking to AJ the bench. I'm honestly not paying attention, bro. He's not a hawk. So, um, Cam Carr, I'm next. That's a prediction, Ben. Okay, I'm not mad at it. Um, would make sense. They did just draft Desmond, or not draft. They got rid of Desmond Bain. Um, they have pick number 32 as well. So I don't know if that's in the second round. That might be the first, second pick of the second round. But that's a good pick too. I don't know. Chat, do we think that Memphis is gonna trade Ja? They didn't let him do the jersey exchange. It's just little stuff. 23. I'm not sure, man. Um, Chris Sinek. That's still Chris Sinek. I think might be one of the last ones I have left on the open gym board that we did. Wouldn't be mad at Koa Pete. When well, actually, I would be mad at Koa Pete. Actually, um, Henry Vassir would not be mad at him. Um, like I said, Sinek wouldn't be mad if we went 23 there. Um, Lu wouldn't be mad because probably is gonna be a G League prospect for the first bit of their career. This pick. You're okay. She hears the dogs barking in the distance. She still hears them. But yeah, I wouldn't be mad at a big at 23. Okay, I've heard his name mentioned. Um, I'm so sick, Polly. If they did, honestly, there's a big selection, so I wouldn't be mad at anybody that got selected. So yeah, they still got Asa. Michael Sarah is crazy. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Mommy, come here. Come. Good girl. So Malik Thomas has been sent on sleeper. Let's see who are the Grizzlies gonna select, chat? Los Polos. Hell nah. I'm not familiar with your game, Bennett. Okay, man. 20 points a game, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 47%. I'm not gonna judge him. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this brother's game, so I'm not gonna hate. Bro, Los Polos, hell nah, dog. Flight reacts. Kamani White, I'm so weak. The girl, come here. Okay, Ben, let the chat know what Memphis just got with Bennett Sturts because I'm not familiar with this YC. What are you crying about? What are you crying about? What are you crying about? Come here. Come here. All right, what does this mean, chat? What does this mean? That's what I'm saying, man. He got traded already. Damn, I missed that. Oh, it just got it. Oh, we Memphis is trading pick number 16 to OKC for 2 seconds. Wow. So okay, Wiggins is a great addition. You are not lying. I'm excited about another A Wiggins coming to Atlanta. We didn't have a first one, but Aaron Wiggins is coming to Atlanta. So they flip flop. This is going to be Memphis's pick. Excuse me. So this pick is going to this 16 is going to OKC. So OKC gets Ben and Sturts, which I guess, I guess. But yeah, Jalen, I feel like they have to be moving Ja, bro. They cannot hold on to Ja after everything transpired last year, dog. Hey, again, go check out after further review, bro. His that video about Ja Morant is phenomenal. He has a Ja Morant video up there on his channel after further review. Go check that out immediately. Immediately. You could even drop that in the chat, Jalen. Feel free to drop them. Yeah, Polly. Check out his page over there on YouTube. It's that John Morant video phenomenal, dog. A1, bro. All your videos been A1, but that's the first one I saw. That John one was phenomenal. I'm weak, Polly. Polly still talking about June take on week. Uncle June. All right, bruh. Oh man. Oh shit. LeBaron file on the Memphis chat. LeBaron file on the Memphis. That would be nuts. Cam Carr. Is it Cam Carr or LeBaron file on chat? I'm not too familiar with Kareem Lopez, to be honest. 6'9" power forward, small forward. Not too familiar with that, brother. But but yeah, I'm telling y'all, gotta go check that out. Go check out them videos. But yeah, I don't know, chat. What we think, man? What we think, man? What we think? What we think, bro? What we think? I don't know, chat. I don't know, bro. Bro, is Josh sticking around, bro? Cause they kind of did him dirty with that. They did him really dirty. They did him really dirty, not allowing him to give away his jersey. Yeah, I don't know, Chad. I don't know. It just feels like the writing is on the wall, but we'll see. So Hawks have one more pick, Chad. We got one more pick on the way. So if y'all have not heard from Shams, trade is getting swapped. So pick 16 is getting sent to OKC, and pick 17 is getting sent to Memphis. So they flip flopped. This pick is going to Memphis. We will see who they select. It'll be interesting to see. That's what I'm saying, Polly. He did kind of get done dirty. He got to go to the same city he was just in. Oh wow, Polly, who we got? What? So the Detroit Pistons at the last second come in and swoop this pick from the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies move back to 21. So action for the Grizzlies. So Ibuka Okori is on his way to the Detroit Pistons, chat. Ibuka Okori. So Grizzlies send this pick to the Detroit Pistons. So the Memphis Grizzlies move back and the Pistons move up. And Ibuka Okori is selected. Make sure I let all these dogs in 1 second, chat. 1 second. Ibuka Okori. Yeah. Weird scenario, chat. Interesting. So our Detroit Pistons correspondent Polly said it makes sense. Polly's okay with it, chat. He's all right with it. Sheesh. So Ibuka Okori on his way to the Detroit Pistons. Okay. So next on the clock is going to be the Charlotte Hornets. We'll see who they select. So it's kind of getting interesting now. Trades are starting to happen. Memphis seems like they're all right with um, their pick of who they get. Cam Boozer. Pretty standard and smooth draft overall. Think it should get interesting. Maybe some trades happen. But Memphis is only the active team to send some trades off. So Bennett starts going to OKC. That'll be interesting fit for them. Oh, probably there were a lot of reports of that happening. Okay, didn't know. I think it's just pick swaps. Maybe second round picks are involved. I know OKC and Memphis swapped second round picks, so that could have been also included in the Memphis Pistons deal. So yeah, I think it's something like that. Maybe second round picks are involved, but still doing nothing, man. That's crazy. Memphis literally the only team that's like, yeah, you know what? We'll trade up and down. We good. Also, like last second moves too. Like pretty interesting. I wonder what they got up their sleeve. I wonder if they've got intel and know their guy's gonna be there at 21. Maybe they're working out a deal with somebody for a draft pick and job. Maybe who knows, Chad? Who knows? But I low key kind of am leaning that they're gonna go big. But I don't know, man. I feel like they got Cedric Howard over there. They'd have to go shooting guard, and it's not too many of those left. Crevice 7'2". Okay, that's who Ben Simmons was talking about. So we'll see. We'll see. Facts. Rearrange your furniture. That's it. I'm so weak. Probably, hey, yo. So Grizzlies, they got five second round picks moving back. So they got second round picks from I'm assuming OKC and Detroit. So probably like 3 and 2. I'm assuming. Also, shout out to the Atlanta Dream, man. I didn't stream that game last night because I was doing a little draft preview. So I'm gonna be streaming more Atlanta Dream games for sure. So shout out to Angel Reese and Company for holding it down, bro. Ryan Howard, Chattanooga Hoop Legend, Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, Nas Hillman. They've been hooping. So Summer League though too. We are gonna be doing watch alongs for Summer League. We're gonna be tapped in for that. So everybody stay tuned. It's gonna be everything in Atlanta on the way. Probably do some just recaps of the off season if any moves happen as well. We'll be live for that. It'll be interesting off season for the Hawks. Polly says me bounds. Come on, dog. I gotta defend Angel Reese now every time that you mention me bounds, dog. I have to. Shit. Christian Anderson Jr. on his way to Charlotte. Christian Anderson Jr. from Texas Tech on his way, a point guard. Interesting. Shades of Steph Curry and Chris Paul. That's kind of huge. So he represents Germany. 244 Texas Tech record. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Not too familiar with this young man's game, so don't really got too much of an opinion. Oh damn, bro! I didn't realize he I'm so weak. Another German going to Charlotte. Man, maybe they got that Germany pipeline going on. Who knows? I gotta blow my nose, chat. 1 second. Germany tapping into Charlotte, I guess. Damn, the Germany national team gonna be kind of raw. Steinbach and Anderson gonna be representing them. Those Olympics in the States are actually gonna be fun if Christian Anderson kind of turns out to be something. Shit, is Lamelo gone, bro? Facts. I'm so weak, bro. But that would have honestly been hilarious if he went to if he was a Germany hooper instead of like where did he go play, bro? Where did Lamelo go play? Like Latvia or some shit? Like Latvia, then like Australia. Who is Jack Kyle? Jack Kyle Raw? he probably would drive good over there because everybody's speed though. The autobahn would probably fit. The autobahn would probably fit Lamelo, bro. See, that's the connection, bro. The autobahn. He would fit perfectly on the autobahn, dog. Perfect, bro. He would drive. He would love it in Germany. He would just speed everywhere, bro. He would love it there. That facts. That's what he's gonna say. That's exactly what he's gonna say. He's gonna. That's what he's gonna hit both these rookies with. Oh, Shams gonna recap these trades, bro. See, that's the thing, chat. That's the thing that pissed me off about Shams, bro. You already talked about these trades. You dropped them. Do we have to recap them, sir? Do we have to? Do we have to do this? We gotta talk about it. All right, brother. All right. But yeah, bro. That's probably why he drive bad, bro. He probably spent some time in Germany. He's like, bro, these motherfuckers over here just fast, bro. I like it over here. We. That's what I was. I think it was like Latvia or something, bro. But if if Steinbach and Anderson take him over to Germany, bro, he's gonna fall in love with the Autobahn. I promise you. But yeah, man, maybe Lamelo gets moved. They just drafted another point guard. I mean, I think don't they got Trey Mann still over there? Um, Christian Anderson going to Charlotte, so Polly's a little upset that both German players going to Charlotte. I understand that. Once they get Bridges off the team, you can come out and be a Hornets fan. But Toronto, it's looking like they're gonna go point guard. I'm sure they're gonna go LeBaron Philon. Seems like the case. Um, Cam Carr. Mm, maybe this is Malik Thomas's time, Ben. Maybe this is Ben Simmons. Maybe this is his time. Watch them go, Tyler Tanner. Do he get drafted? Does he get drafted in the first round, chat? Hey, am I tripping? Man, that if they move Lamelo though, that would be kind of crazy, chat. It would be interesting. Yeah, Bridges needs to just get up out of there. He needs to find his way out the league. Yeah, you not lying. Welcome to America, Polly. Everything fucked up. If they trade Melo though, I mean, I wouldn't be pressed about it, obviously, because they are in the Southeast Division. So let them blow up their team. And to be honest, what the fuck? Where's this man at? He's a forward, but I'm not seeing that young man, bro. 'Bro, I know you lying. Have I just missed him? 6'8"? Bro, what are they doing? I'm not a Raptors fan, bro. Oh well. Nah, you are not hearing Drake in the background. It just feels like another Scotty Barnes. Uh oh. I'm sure. I'm not too familiar with what Toronto needs or what they like. Yeah, I'm not sure to be honest. So I'm not gonna hate on that man. Allen Graves to Toronto with the 19th pick. Shout out to him. But I don't know. That just I don't know. LeBaron Fallon still being on the board is kind of crazy. All right, chat. It's gonna be a pretty interesting pick. Who is the San Antonio Spurs going to select? If they select, I'd kind of be sick if they selected LeBaron Fallon, bro. I think LeBaron Fallon gonna be a monster. All right, chat. I don't think there's gonna be any crazy trades. Don't think that there will be any surprise picks. Honestly, it's just gonna be pretty pretty basic from here on out. I feel like unless Memphis wants to get back active again. I feel like Memphis is the only team this draft that is interested in making trades. Goddamn, feels like forever ago since those finals. Thankfully, I hope everybody forgets about the Knicks championship. I'm not even gonna lie. I hope everybody is just. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That did happen. I know Knicks fans won't let anybody forget, but still, Braylon Mullins. I've heard. That's the kid who hit that game winner, isn't it? Who do y'all think? Who do y'all think Atlanta's gonna get, man? Who do y'all think? We got the pick coming up here in three picks. We got 23. Is it gonna be a big? Is it gonna be another guard, another wing? I thought Juke Harris was staying in college, but I could be tripping. Malachi Monroe, Ruben Chinelu. I wouldn't be mad at Chinelu. Why? I mean, he would need to be polished, but Dash Daniels. That's kind of hilarious if he's entered in this draft. Dyson Daniels' brother. So the San Antonio Spurs. Kareem Lopez. I'm pretty sure. Isn't that Brooke Lopez' son? That's one of the Lopez twins' son. Am I tripping? No, I'm probably tripping. Facts, bro. Unfortunately, they're definitely gonna make it. Yeah, Dash is definitely. I didn't expect Dash to be a first round pick, but it'd be interesting if Atlanta used pick number 57 to get Dash Daniels. Um, it'll be interesting to see who goes to the San Antonio Spurs. But yeah, hopefully everybody forgets that the Knickerbockers won a chip because they're gonna go on another 53-year drought. So it's all good, chat. All right, who we got going to the Spurs? I could see them going like Kareem Lopez, Chris Sinek, how you pronounce his last name. If I'm mispronouncing it, my apologies. I feel like their guard room is pretty full. They got two young guards, De'Aaron Fox still, Keldon Johnson, um, Vassell. So it feels like their wing guard room is kind of packed out. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they went big here. Maybe Henry Vassier, another almost 7 footer. Kareem Lopez makes sense, being 6'9". He could definitely probably play a good role besides Wimby. White people can never say that. I don't even know what I said. Oh yeah, nah, yeah. But that's what they call pants, bro. That's what they used to call pants, knickerbockers, bro. They used to be called knickerbockers. That's what it was. Wow, wow, wow. I honestly was not thinking that Quains would necessarily get a first round look. To be honest, just with I've heard some crazy things about his knee, but congratulations to Jaden Quins. my dog is something else. So Memphis on the clock now. Chat. Memphis is on the clock. Jaden Quinn is going to the San Antonio Spurs. Interesting, chat. Interesting. They get a backup big. Okay, not bad. I appreciate that, Paulie. You're probably hearing boos for San Antonio because the draft is in New York City, and Wimby is probably not well liked in New York at the moment. So I think Wimby gonna get back to the finals. I don't know if that's gonna be a hot take, but that is definitely my take. I think Wimby's gonna make it back, no problem. She's a goofball. Yeah, bro. They don't care, bro. New York fans, wild, bro. The draft being in New York, you definitely know they're booing anything San Antonio. Even if San Antonio had like the top three pick, they would still boo. Facts. As long as Wimby stays healthy, he's definitely gonna be back. I just don't see. I just don't see how it wouldn't happen. Like if he really turns into what everybody's expecting him to turn into, yeah, I just don't see it, Chad. I don't see a way that he doesn't get back. He could probably carry a team without Dylan Harper and shit. Like if he gets to the level that everybody's expecting him and wanting them to get to, yeah, yeah, I think it really is raps. I really wasn't believing the hype, when everybody was like, "Oh, it's raps for the league. It's over." I was like, "All right, man, let him, at least like get some experience under his belt." And we've seen what a little bit of experience can do, and I think he's gonna always want to get back to the finals. I think he, thankfully, he didn't take a page out of the Chris Paul's book and say, "Yeah, man, I can't wait to get back. I'm addicted." Bruh, did y'all see when Chris Paul went to a finals game? Bruh, did y'all see when Chris Paul went to a finals game and somebody was like, "Damn, Unc, damn," they said, "Damn, Unc, you 5 years sober, bro. Don't don't do it." Holy shit, bro. That was one of the funniest internet moments from the finals ever, bro. That was probably one of the funniest from this finals, bro. Oh my god. They said, "Damn, Unc, you 5 years sober. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it." I'm so weak. CP is underrated. I think if the Spurs had CP, they probably definitely would have won. Nah, you good. I don't think that was a pause. Honestly, I really don't care about no pauses either, bro. I really don't care. Hey, I'm not gonna shame you. Let's see what they talking about. There's not really been too much intel about trades going on. All right, chat. So the reported trade: the Thunder are going to receive Bennett Sturts, the 16th overall pick. Grizzlies receive the 21st pick as they sent the 17th pick that they got from the Thunder to the Pistons. Pistons now have Ibuka Okori, and now the Grizzlies are on the clock, and they got 5 future second round picks from both the Pistons and the Thunder. Probably mostly from the Thunder, but interesting. So Grizzlies are now on the clock. Now it gets interesting. They went Cam Boozer with the pick number 3. If they go LeBaron Fallon, Ja got to be out of there, right, chat? So pick is in. This pick is going to the Grizzlies, chat. Who we got? Wow. Kareem Lopez going to the Memphis Grizzlies. Facts, bro. I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it, Polly. I was waiting on that. I don't know. Uh, is this like on the stream or just like in general? Second born Mexican. That's what's up, man. Or second Mexican born player. That's what's up. You good? I'm not sure. Twitch has been kind of tweaking. I think it has been kind of going in and out. 1 second, chat. All right, we good. I had to blow my nose real quick. It's getting ridiculous. All right, chat. We got 9 more picks. 2 more. Hey, I appreciate you, Jalen. I greatly appreciate it, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for having me again the other night, brother. I greatly appreciate it. I encourage everybody to go check out After Further Review. Go check out them YouTube videos. Tap into lives over there. But I appreciate you tuning in, Jalen. I greatly appreciate it. So Kareem Lopez is going to the Memphis Grizzlies. Gonna be an interesting team over there. Memphis Grizzlies deciding whether they keep Ja. You know what, bro? You know what? You know what? I would here's a take. They should trade Jalen Brown. They should trade Jalen Brown to the Grizzlies for John Morant. He would definitely be the player to switch the game plan up for the Celtics because he's not the greatest 3-point shooter. So yeah, maybe give him a pick. I think Boston has a pick. So nah, bro, he's not. Nah, he's not pulling 4 first round picks, bro. I don't think Ja got that pool. As much as I'm a fan of Ja, I don't think he got that pool. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh nah, bro. If Jalen Brown is disgruntled and like, nah, get me up out of here, I think that's all star for all star. Recency bias too. Ja really hasn't been able to play, um, whether that be injury or the team kind of hoeing him. So, goddamn, nah, bro, don't do Ja like that, bro. I mess with Ja. So the 76ers are on the clock. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I'm not sure they'll go point guard. I don't think they'll go point guard, but they could swoop in and select Chris Sinek. I'd be kind of sick though, like, if we're being honest. Koa Pete would be an option. They would probably need a power forward. Um, Cam Carr, Crevis, Malik Thomas. He's a shooting guard. Henry Vassier, Amari Allen. A lot of players that I could see going to Philadelphia here with this pick. They're having the best available on the big board right now. They're saying LeBaron Philon, Chris Sinek, Cam Carr, Isaiah Evans, Zuby Ejiafor. So their pick is about to be in Atlanta coming up, man. Who is Atlanta gonna pick? It might be LeBaron Philon. He cheesing a little hard. He cheesing. Looks like he's trying to keep it together. It's looking like LeBaron Philon might be the selection. All right, Chad. Who we got, man? Who we got? Here, Polly, we would welcome you. We would welcome you with open arms, Polly. Polly, how you enjoying the World Cup, brother? How's it going for the German national team and overall just watching the games? Yeah, Polly. Yeah, you saw that. You saw him cheesing too. Yeah, you saw that. He definitely feel like he going definitely feel like he's going to Philly. Pick is in chat. Let's see who we got. I'm glad you enjoying the World Cup. It's been pretty good, man. The games have been pretty good. It's funny that you could kind of predict, kind of before, because it seems like the players kind of get the intel from their agents that the call has been made. So LeBaron Philon going to Philadelphia. I feel like Philadelphia just got a monster. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Shout out to LeBaron Philon too, yeah, man. It just seems like he gonna be a dog. Shout out to Philly, bro. All right, chat. The time is here. Philon is the truth, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like Philly just goddamn got another gem at in the 20s, bro. I just feel like it's gonna be another repeat of Tyrese Maxey. Him and Tyrese gonna tear shit up. They said, "Hey, bro, Jerry McCain, who?" Facts. Adam Silver do be fucking up, dog. Adam Silver's low key be fucking up. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think so too, man. I think so too. I think Chris Sinek would be a great choice. I really don't think they will go guard, Chad. I really don't think they're going guard. Um, Cam Carr would be a good choice, 6'5". Um, I would actually be pretty enthused with Cam Carr. I'm not gonna lie. It would be pretty raw to see Cam Carr in an Atlanta Hawks uniform. I think he got it. He got it. I think Cam Carr got it. Crevis, not too familiar with him, but I've heard his name mentioned a lot. He's 7'2", Chad. So some time in with the Skyhawks, maybe not even. So we'll see if Atlanta sticks at number 23. We have 7 picks till the end of the first round, Chad. I appreciate everybody who has stuck around. If you have joined in and you have enjoyed your time in the open gym, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. Um, I was about to say, I thought they were gonna go into get the fuck out of here, bro. I thought they were gonna go into Hawks highlights, and they just showed a picture of Nikhil and Jalen and showed the fucking Knicks crying that they just won. I hate ESPN. Evans, all right. Evans. Who we got? Evans. Isaiah Evans. Okay, man. I was wondering, bro. Because low key, I've seen his name mentioned. He's probably been on the board as best available as soon as the draft started. He was probably at the lower 10, but still, I've seen Isaiah Evans' name mentioned. 6'6" shooting guard from Duke. We gonna see. I'm not too familiar with Isaiah Evans' game. I think Cam Boozer kind of overshadowed him a little bit. Not necessarily like play wise, but just yeah. Okay, all right, bro. My player. He's the 3 level score build. Okay, archetype. I got you. I'm not mad at it. All right, all right. If that's the selection, I'm not mad. 6'6". I'm sure he could play a little defense too. So sounds like a pretty good two-way two guard. Facts, bro. Yeah, you're not lying, bro. Hawks still have a good choice. They have good options. Like I said, I would be pretty pleased if it's Chris Nack. It's that Houston connection. Kingston Flemings will be comfortable. Him and Kingston will probably have some good runs on the floor. I kind of want them to go big, but I wouldn't be mad at Cam Carr. I wouldn't be mad at Crevice. I'm not too familiar with them, but oh yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Might be a little reactionary, but I'm straight on that. I'm straight. Give me Sanak or Cam Carr. That's who I'm feeling. Or trade out the pick. It's been a pretty good draft so far, Chad. It's been a pretty good draft so far. Bojangles pulling out all the works. First round of the 2026 NBA draft is almost done, Chad. It's almost done. We are on the clock, Chad. We are on the clock. So the Atlanta Hawks are on the clock for their last pick in the first round. They have one more pick in this 2026 draft tomorrow at 57, thanks to Boston. It'll be interesting, man, as we look at their roster real quick. They got CJ coming back for 1 year, $21 million. They got Jalen, of course, Dyson. They still got Kaminga to choose whether they want to pick up his team option or not. I'm pretty sure Buddy Hields is coming up as well. Mohammed Gay is coming up. They got Zach, Corey, Nikhil, Onyeka. So it'll be interesting. Keaton is a restricted free agent. Koloko is a restricted free agent. So the Atlanta Hawks are on the clock. The pick is in, and let's see what the Atlanta Hawks do. Or who? Okay, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Zuby Ejiofor. If he can rebound the shit out the ball, we gonna see. But a 6'8" center, chat. I know folks gonna be heated about that one. Oh my god, I know folks gonna be heated. Oh shit, say less. I'm weak. This isn't even gonna be the New York pick. It's going to the Lakers. Hawks gonna hawk, bro. Hawks gonna hawk. Okay, hear me out. 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 It's funny. New York isn't even getting his picky bozos. Hear me out. Isaiah Hartenstein is coming to Atlanta. I'm calling it right now. Isaiah Hartenstein is coming to the Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, honestly, I'm not mad at the pick. I'm not mad at the pick. Zuby Ejiofor. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. They said he is a great rebounder. He's a great shot blocker. He can play make as well on the offensive end. So I mean, seems like you can fit the system. I'm not familiar with him, so I'm not gonna hate on him. I'm not gonna hate on him. But a 6'7" center is wild. But if he's a great rebounder, we'll be all right. Cause I've watched. It just depends on what they do. It just depends on what they do. I mean, you never know, bro. Strength can overpower height sometimes. If you're in position, it's tough to get the ball when um, you're just getting boxed out. So, luckily, they only play the Spurs twice a year as well, so we don't really got to worry about the Spurs. But I can see the vision, Chad. I can see the vision. I can see the vision. I'm not mad at it. They still got some moves to make. Okay, RB. I appreciate that. What's happening, RB? What's happening? What's happening, good folk? Play good for St. John's. That's what I like to hear. But that's the thing, bro. That's the thing. We don't need him to be a bucket. We don't need this pick to be a bucket. We need this pick for rebounding purposes, defense purposes, other purposes other than scoring. I think scoring is taken care of. To be honest, Kingston Fleming's, C.J. McCollum, Jalen, uh, Onyeka, yeah. And I think no matter who Atlanta picked with this 23rd pick, they're gonna spend a lot of time in the G League development, area of Atlanta. So I'm sure he'll be playing a lot of time in College Park for the Skyhawks. So I'm not mad at it. So RB, yeah, I feel like that'd be the case, bro. He's gonna take some time to beef up, get his body ready for the league, and be available. But yeah, that's the thing, man. If that's the direction, if they say, okay, hey, we're gonna run it back and bring back Landale, um, facts. Me too, Ben. Me too. Definitely have to go watch some tape before I can be confident or be upset at this pick. But I see the vision, though. I see the vision, man. I see the vision. Um, could probably play well with Jalen, play well with Onyeka, probably too. He can probably play well with Asa because I think Asa is gonna be in the fold for Atlanta for sure. He's special, I think. So Zuby Ejiofor coming to the Atlanta Hawks Average 16, 3.5 assists, 7 rebounds on 53% from the field. So yeah, I'm not mad at it, man. I'm not mad. A little unfamiliar, just not mad though. So this New York Knick pick is going to the Los Angeles Lakers. So we'll see who they just swap picks, y'all. Shout out to Cam Carr, man. I'm excited for that young man. I'm excited for that young man. Just because he seems like a bucket, he is going to Los Angeles. Goodbye, Austin Reeves. Goodbye, Austin Reeves. Goodbye. 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 See you later. See you. But yeah, Cam Carr, bro. That's I don't know, bro. I watched him during the draft combine. Watched his scrimmages. He just seemed like a bucket. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chad. Shout out to Cam Carr. That's exciting. I don't know why I um went past that pick so fast, but yeah, Cam Carr. That's exciting. Polly, my fault, gang. My fault. Good night, brother. Good night, bro. Good night, brother. Good night, nephew. My fault, gang. Austin Reeves, bro. I don't got nothing against that young man. I don't got nothing against the young man, but I kind of want him out of Los Angeles, dog. I think he deserves to be somewhere else. Yeah, he do. He definitely do. He is a bucket though, so hopefully him and Luca can mesh well. Um, that's really the thing. You really just want him to be that like secondary option for Luca. Facts. I don't want him in that. No offense, Ben Simpsons. I don't want him in that DK role. Um, that's why Austin Reeves got to go, because if Austin Reeves is there and then LeBron is still there and then Lucas, still running the show, which obviously I think Lucas going to be around for a while. Nah, bro, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But in order for Cam to flourish, somebody's got to go, because it's going to be the same scenario as Dalton Connect was. That's why Dalton Connect never flourished, man. There's too many options over there. He got stuck in the corner, and that's all he was a corner boy. So can't be mad at it. Cannot be mad at it. Um, no hate to Austin Reeves. No hate to Austin Reeves. That might have come off a little harsh if it did. No hate to Austin Reeves. But to so Cam Carr can flourish and Austin Reeves could maybe get a fresh start somewhere else. It would probably be best if AR moved on. JJ Redick had to look stern as hell. You know he wanted to wave to the camera once Malika said hi. No, yeah, no hate, no hate. But I guess if they do let Luke Kennard walk, Cam Carr will have a pretty easy way to get a bucket. Bro, he would turn into Fat Luca again, bro. He would transition. He would morph back, dog. He would morph back. Oh my god, he'd put on the fat suit like James Harden did. You not lying. Fat Luca was crazy, bro. That bro came into the league like 160. Like it felt like it looked like in shape. Man, that boy started eating that barbecue. That boy started eating that American cuisine, dog. He started eating that American cuisine, and he said, "God damn, this shit good." Oh shit, Chris and Nack is still there. R. Dave, that's your husband. Get out of here, Malika. Chris and Nack still there. They got DeAndre Ayton, but I wouldn't be surprised if they get rid of that man. So Chris and Nack could easily replace DeAndre Ayton for sure. For sure. Could definitely pack up DeAndre Ayton, Jared Vanderbilt's jobs. Uh, Probably a good fit with Luca. So we have five more picks, chat. We got five more picks. Not a lot of action going down either. So bro, niggas is hot, bro. Oh my god, niggas is hot that we got Zuby Ejiofor, bro. Oh my god. We gonna go over some film, chat. We gonna go over some film. Zuby Ejiofor. Oh man, chat. What is going down? So, a couple things to look at now for Atlanta would obviously be Jonathan Kaminga and what they do with him. Obviously, it's rumors, reports, all that good stuff. Nothing official. But Zachary Ricochet and um, obviously CK Corey Kispert would be a little harder to get off of because that contract. But but it would be Sergio De La Rey. He looks like he has some long ass arms. He is 6'6", 19 years old. Not a lot of stats, none at all actually. He's a point guard from Spain. He's athletic, so it'll be interesting how the Knicks utilize him. Tyler Kolek, enjoy your championship ring because you're probably out of there. 6'6". Yeah, I think Buddy on the broadcast was tripping because they are not. Luca's not gonna love him because he is not going to Los Angeles. Oh my God, bro, RB, please no, bro. Please no. Please RB. If they made Corey Kispert team captain, oh my god, I might consider trading myself to another franchise, dog. Hey yo, I might have to relieve my I might have to change that flag behind me, bro. I'd be sick, bro. Like if they made him the highest player on their team, I'd be yeah. So I forget his name, but yeah, he's the youngest player to win MVP over there. Sergio De La Rea. Um, he's on their under 20 team. Okay, that's what's up. Spain. Nah, for real, bro. For real, I'll just change that flag to Atlanta Dream. We're just gonna be Atlanta Dream focused from there on out. It'll just be Atlanta Dream. Nah, for real, bro. I might not even like basketball after that. No cap. I might not even. Yeah, I might have to go switch sports and everything. So we got four more picks, chat. Four more picks. Pickleball. I'll pick up the Atlanta pickleball. I think they got a lacrosse team too. I'll do that. I dive into the Falcons. Be fully disappointed by the Falcons. Bro, I was about to say, what is that noise? Is that commercial? What kind of music is that though? So we got an ad break, chat. We got an ad, not on stream, but they are definitely breaking up this draft with an ad. They got one more ad slot, I bet, because we got four more picks. I'm so weak. I'm so weak, bro. All right, chat. So we got four more picks. It'll be interesting. Chris Sinek still on the board, chat. It'd be interesting if he went to Denver. Braylon Mullins still there. Isaiah Evans, Crevis, Malik Thomas, Vasir, Amari Allen, Tyler Tanner. I don't know how high these other guys are on the board, but all right, chat. Four more picks after this Denver pick. Then we'll do some Zuby Ejiofor highlights, and we'll don't necessarily got to go over Kingston Fleming highlights, but we'll watch them. We'll watch them. I'm weak. I don't know who went to the Raptors. I forget who went to the Raptors. If he got twins, that's hilarious. Hopefully those are his nephews. My puppy dreaming. So Denver on the clock. Pick is in. We got four more picks after this, and it's going to be trading the pick to San Antonio. As Jake Fisher reports that the Spurs are trading. So Terrace Reed is on the way to San Antonio as San Antonio trades into I don't know what they traded for this. Two future second round picks as they acquire this pick from Denver. Terrace Reed is going to um Terrace Reed is going to San Antonio. So Terrace Reed, chat, going to the Spurs as Denver trades him. So it's Boston on the clock. Boston, Minnesota, Cleveland, and the Mavericks closing out the first round. All right, chat. So another UConn player going to San Antonio Spurs. They got Steph Castle a couple years ago. Now they have Terrace Reed going to San Antonio from that Denver San Antonio trade. So Denver's gonna get the 35th pick tomorrow and a future second round pick, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do. And interesting to see what happens here. So team needs paint presence, front court depth. Maybe going big for this pick. I don't know. Facts. They're gonna reunite all of UConn. They're gonna steal Liam McNeely away from Charlotte. I'm pretty sure you played for UConn, right? Who else is from UConn? I feel like somebody else is in the league from UConn. I might be tripping. Go get Kimber Walker to be an assistant coach. Might as well. So 27 is Boston. Next pick is Minnesota. This one says Brooklyn because it's not picking up that Brooklyn and Minnesota made a trade the other day. So the Boston Celtics are now on the clock. In fact, don't recreate the wheel, bro. Yeah, I think the Knicks team is the most evident that vibes are important. That's what's up, man. I'm glad Chris Sinek is off the board. Looks like Chris Sinek is going to the Boston Celtics, Chad. Chris Sinek Jr. going to the Boston Celtics, averaged 9 and 7. Good for him. Good for him, man. I know he's been waiting for a while. Felt kind of below probably where he thought he would. So shout out to Chris Sinek Jr. That's what's up, man. Gold medalist in the under 17 World Cup. That's what's up. So we'll trade this pick real quick. Who they trade with? They traded with the Minnesota Timberwolves. We'll just say, we'll just say it's this one. All right, so we got this trade underway. Thought I traded this pick. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm tripping. All right. Shout out to Chris Sinek Jr. On the way to Boston. It's been a pretty interesting draft. Houston's pick, Atlanta and Boston. Pick number 8, Kingston Fleming's going to Atlanta. And pick number 27, going to Boston. That's Chris Sinek Jr. So pick number 28 is going to Minnesota thanks to the Julius Randle and the Julius Randle and really nobody trade. And Julius Randle got salary dumped to Brooklyn. So interesting. New Orleans was looking to trade into the first round for Nate Ament or Chris Sinek Jr. Gay going to the Timberwolves. Nick Claxton going to the Bulls. Julius Randle is going to the Nets. And so, with the 28th pick. So, we'll see who they select here. As Chris Sinek is off the board. Everybody that I was wanting for the Hawks is gone. Obviously, Atlanta's done picking for the first round. So, not really a big deal. But Malik Thomas might be going here to Minnesota. Koa Pete. Isaiah Evans wouldn't be mad at that. Braylon Mullins would be a good option. Don't really see crevices fit there. They got Nas Reed and Rudy Gobert. It'll be interesting to see what Minnesota decides to do. I'm sure they'll go a wing or a guard, but who? We'll see. Minnesota really could have just blown up their team right now. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. What Minnesota's gonna do? Cause yeah, like I said, they could have just blown up their whole team. Chat. What's gonna happen? We got two more picks after this Minnesota pick. I don't know, man. I don't know. My fault, RB. I didn't notice the. I got this browser too far pulled down. I seen the chat, but I'm not sure this list is completely correct. Braylon Mullins might be going back to college. Because I think Juke Harris is going back to college, so I don't think this list is completely correct. So I'm just gonna go off ESPN's best available: Malik Thomas, Cole Pete, Henry Vassir, Richie Saunders, and Joshua Jefferson. I just don't think this one is quite updated, to be honest, because it's still got players that are not on these teams. Like, yeah, I don't think some of these guys are currently on the Nets. They have Wesley Matthews still on the Hawks, so don't think Fanspo is too accurate. Joshua Jefferson wasn't invited to the green room, still came. That's what's up. That is what's up. So Joshua Jefferson going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but Juke went back to Tennessee. So chat. Two more picks, chat. Two more picks. honestly, we good. It's been a good draft chat, but let's check out these highlights real quick. Got to do some deep dives real quick. So we'll stay locked in for the draft, the rest of the draft. Try to let this thing get ahead on the scrubber. I know it might be lacking a little bit. Goddamn, yeah, this shit is ass, y'all. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Oh, yeah, my Wi-Fi said hell nah. Wi-Fi said hell nah, boy. My Wi-Fi said, boy, you thought. It said, boy, you thought, boy. Hell nah. So Cleveland and Sacramento are making a trade for this pick, and it's gonna be interesting to see who they got. But this is the draft so far, chat. We got Atlanta selecting Kingston Flemings. Kingston Flemings is Atlanta's choice for pick number 8, and for pick number 23, they stuck around in the draft and they picked Zuby Ejiofor. So pretty decent draft for Atlanta, if you ask me. We'll see what that means for the rest of the team, but I think moves will be made here shortly, and we'll have some reaction videos, reaction lives when the Kuminga deal is decided on. That's in 2 days. Muhammad Gay, um, I don't know why I said his full name, but Mo Gay, his is the 29th, and we'll see free agency. That's what I'm saying, bro. Wi-Fi said, "Oh hell nah, you are doing the most, sir." So I guess we won't be looking at Zuby Ejiofor highlights together, chat. So Cleveland is trading number 29 to Sacramento for 34 in future second round picks, and it's said that the Kings are interested in Alex Caravan. So Alex Caravan might be the next selection here, as you see right here, chat. This is the first round. AJ, Darren, Cam, typical. Kind of everybody's mock draft was correct. I think Michael Brown Jr. I'm not too sure if everybody had him mocked there for Brooklyn, but it's gone pretty kind of normal. I would say around this area, the 9 through 12 range gets a little interesting. I wasn't really expecting Morez Johnson to go to the Mavs, Braden Burries to the Bucks, and then they turn around and got Nate Ament with the 13th pick. So the Bucks got Braden Burries and Nate Ament. So Yak's going to the Warriors. All that good stuff. It's interesting times here. Interesting times, chat. First round's almost wrapped up. So everybody getting drafted to where they kind of were predicted. I think Trey said, "Bro, you're not getting that jersey, young man." So the Kings making this pick. Let's see who they got. So Alex Caravan is going to Sacramento. He is not in the green room. So Alex Caravan, 6'6" shooting guard. No, forward. Excuse me, 6'6" forward. I mean, same shit. I'm zoning out, chat. Damn, you missed by two, RB. God damn. God damn. That's clutch, bro. That's actually really clutch. I probably would have missed by a whole lot. I probably would missed by a whole lot more. So you did a lot better than I probably could have, brother. Okay. Had the 6 and 7 pick. Okay. I feel you. So Koa Pete looks like to be rounding out the first round draft, y'all. The first round of this 2026 draft. Koa Pete is going to Phoenix because Dallas is trading this pick to Phoenix. So Phoenix is getting into the first round, and they are getting Koa Pete. So Koa Pete, congratulations, my man. Congratulations, Chad. That wraps up the first round of the NBA draft. Did pretty well, man. Teams did pretty well. Everybody stuck to where they were pretty much. Memphis was the only team kind of really feel like they were involved trading up and down. So the last pick, chat. Last pick is Koa Pete, and he is on his way to Phoenix. So I think this will be a good place to wrap up. I greatly appreciate everybody who pulled up here to the open gym, whether it be Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, RB. I appreciate it. Paulie, Ben Symptoms, I appreciate it. Jalen, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night, and we will be back tomorrow talking about the draft and probably we'll probably be tuned in. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts, RB. Have a great night, brother, man. I appreciate you tuning in, hitting the chat, my boy, as always. It's been a good first round, man, and we'll be kind of going over the second round, seeing what the Hawks have in store for us there. And we'll have, of course, the gaming streams. And Summer League is coming up in a couple weeks, chat. It's a couple weeks. Summer League is on the way. So we'll be doing watch alongs for Summer League, watching along with all the players and whatnot. Watching Kingston Flemings and uh Ejiofor, Zuby Ejiofor. So we'll watch them in Utah. First summer league stretches in Utah, then Vegas. I believe Hawks are going to both Vegas and Utah. So first round of summer league is first couple weeks of June, or I mean, excuse me, July. So we'll be ready for that. We'll be doing the watch alongs for Atlanta Hawks Summer League. So make sure y'all tune in, and we'll be live in between now and then. So I appreciate everybody. Again, if you enjoyed your time in the open gym, don't forget to hit the follow button, subscribe button, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. I greatly appreciate every single one of y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for the second round. It's at 8 p.m. I'm not sure. My niece got a softball game, so I'm not quite sure if I'll make it exactly at 8 p.m. So we'll be here. But I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a great night. Have a great Wednesday. Hopefully your team did what you wanted it to do. I think Atlanta had a pretty good draft. So shout out to the Hawks. Shout out to everybody who hit the chat. And we'll see y'all tomorrow at some time. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see y'all tomorrow. And I appreciate everybody. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. And we shall see y'all later. I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a great night. I'm out.